What's up, folks? Welcome to another Is This Movie Good? It's been a while since I did the last one, so I figured we'd bring this back, and I have a special guest. My wife! And our lovely dogs. Do you know what we're doing today? I told you this, right? You know what I do for a living, and you know what I did for a hobby.
Shouldn't you be recording you explaining all of this?
What do you think I'm doing, dear?
Oh.
Hey, you're looking out for me, and that's what a good wife should be doing for her mans. All right?
I just thought this would be... Okay.
You didn't think I thought about that?
I'm like, thought there was going to be like a red light or something.
So sweet. What an adorable woman you are. Today we picked the movie, movie from Virre. I don't know how to say his name. It's very Swedish. Are you ready?
Ready.
You're so nervous. You're like, oh, God. All right.
Of course, he's terrific. He's here to find Dupree as well.
It's got this Sicario sound in the
Yeah,
background. I like that part.
Yeah, that's...
But I'm just like waiting for it to
Sure, I think my big problem here is this is like almost comical. This part here. Like, I get what he's going for. He obviously fabricated these shots here. The glow coming from the gun is too white. Do you see how bright that is?
Mm-hmm. Is he making it intentional so it stands out more?
He's going for photorealism here. Yeah, this is definitely his attempt at being photorealistic, but unfortunately he just chose white when you need to be choosing, like I said, a more golden color because that's just the color of fire. I think what I'm also missing is the audio aspect. He didn't add gunshots. It fell flat. Good thought, good sentiment. Execution, 4 out of 10.
I like that, how the gun likes...
Oh my God, he gets it, he gets away. And another scope from Farley. He denies entrance into the site. Oh, scope into...
I didn't even realize that Farley got a shot through the wall when it happened because it was just so underwhelming. This shot is such a good shot.
He denies entrance into the site.
But it happens on such an indistinguishable and completely forgettable beat when it should have happened on the last beat, on the boom, and then the death could have happened afterwards. That would have given it more power, more oomph, and more importance. You don't care at all, do you?
No, it's just interesting that you catch these things.
Yeah. That was cool. That, yeah. Little wiggle too. I like it. Okay, so I know.
I was kind of hoping I would see where that grenade was
right,
going.
exactly. Were you thinking that too?
Yeah, but
immediately.
it's so unimportant because nothing
Okay,
happens.
that grenade coming out. Okay, this would have been a perfect moment where Virre came out of POV from the bomb planning, flew up to that grenade, and tracked it all the way to where it was exploding, and then the camera comes back, back into POV. That would have been such a... That's the spice that you need to create in your movie to really make it memorable.
Remember that for your next movie.
I do that shit in my movies. What are you talking about?
But do you do that exact?
That moment has never happened to me in my movies.
So for the next one.
Well, yeah, when somebody's planting the bomb and a grenade comes flying up, I'll definitely remember to do that for sure. But yeah, oh, that was a big miss. As soon as I saw that grenade come up, I was like, okay, here we go. And then it just cut to the next part. And I'm glad you caught that too. You were thinking the same exact thing. Okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page here.
For once.
Oh, that's Alexi. That's Alexi down, and now it's another one. Oh!
Make these CSGO games.
Oh my God!
Choose over or under.
What just happened?
Are you kidding? Are you kidding me right now?
What just happened?
He just threw. This is
Why would he do it at a
This
part
is
like
what
that?
we call a mid-roll, and Virre is notorious, infamous, dare I say, for this shit. Putting mid-rolls in the middle of his very epic, very cinematic frag movies. Completely ruins the feeling, completely ruins the emotion and the immersion. Listen, mate, I know you gotta get the bag. I know you gotta pay the bills. Can you get your sponsors to buy pre-rolls?
Or just do it at a part where it's
or
not
yeah,
like,
or
oh,
when a,
like,
when a
he
song
had the
ends.
knife, like, he was going, and I was like, ooh, where are we going? And then...
You could have done it.
Yeah, right there.
The song ends, fade to black, mid-roll.
Yeah. That would have made way more
after the mid-roll ends, boom, right into this scene, and then you're throwing the viewer right into another epic cinematic moment.
An absolutely out of this world clutch from Brokey.
Decent thinking.
Yeah, that was actually his first great sinking scene, yeah.
He gets one more. Surely not. On the other side, Clavis ready and waiting. Brokey. Oh my God, Brokey.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
Like that overlay.
Yeah. Opacities, mate. You just cut straight to it. Don't put the transparent B-roll over top the scene. Just choose one. In-game or live footage. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Yeah. The soundtrack is really boring. And so he's relying really heavily on the shoutcasters to
I'm
fill
not a
the
fan of
void
this
of the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. What I like that you do, I notice what you do, is if you
Go
have
on.
music with lyrics in it, you'll have the lyric, like you'll have the part with the lyrics singing whatever, and you'll have all the action scenes, and then you'll either tone it down or wait to a part where there isn't any vocals, and then you'll do that voiceover part, and it's really short. It doesn't like lose your attention.
For the record, I haven't used a song with lyrics in it
Did
in
you
a
do
long
Bulletproof?
time. Oh, that was 9 years
I know,
ago.
but that one always sticks in my
Okay,
mind.
thank
'cause
you.
I like that song.
That was from the worst movie I've ever made,
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
really glad you
Great,
remember
well,
that
I'm a
one.
fan.
And I appreciate your support, even when I make terrible movies. That's why I married you.
We've seen the...
That was actually his first good cam path. I
liked
gotta
that
hand
too.
it to him. That felt really good. Yeah.
I like this. This is way better.
Okay. So this was part of his stream. Okay. Alright, I get what you're trying to do there, Vera. That was
liked
that was
that.
interesting. That was different.
Lot of good
I've seen a lot of
thinking.
people use stream footage in the past,
Mm-hmm.
and it was terrible. So what he did is he got the demo from Kenny S. He also sort of like spliced it together with the VOD. And so
I don't know what that means.
Oh, you know Twitch. Okay, video. It's called Video of the Day. So it's
Oh, okay.
basically like a recording of your stream session. This is also interesting. Kenny S plays in 4:3 aspect ratio. Can't say I'm a fan. Go on. Let him cook. I wish you would have synced that. Boom. So do you get it? Like the flow.
So what should he have done? A cut?
So no. What he should have done is toyed with the velocity just a tiny bit, almost imperceivable, but to make sure that next kill can happen on that beat, because that would have kept the flow and the tempo of the scene.
Okay.
So flow is like a dance. So it's like. It works with 4 beats. It's a 4/4 time scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, 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 bam. So you should be syncing on those beats, and unfortunately he missed it. To me, it feels awkward. It feels like that white guy at the club who's just like dancing to his own like song in his head, you know, and you're just like, my guy, I'm hearing a completely different beat than what you're hearing, my dude. Like, can we sync up? So that's what it feels like to me. Missed sync opportunity, but no worries.
I liked it.
Continues to not Nico though.
This is such a weird position for an orbitor. He's not going to clear it. Can you believe it?
I did that in 2017, just saying.
You did what?
Going through the C4 screen.
You did! You did! I actually do remember you doing that. I do remember that.
Yeah.
That's why I liked it.
Woody trying to relocate. That's very dangerous, but he's back. Oh! And it's a 2-for-1. Get both JT and Grim. No.
That was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, the sync there.
More so the player. That's really good. That's more what I meant.
E2's first round win.
The sync was pretty good.
No, the sync was too much.
Was that?
I was really impressed by the skills.
No.
What?
Apex choice.
No. Oh, no, Vera. No, you didn't.
You don't like that?
Dude, the clock transition.
Is that from the 2000s?
That's like something you do in PowerPoint. Yeah, that's like the pre-made editing software transitions that you just drag and drop. That's something that like high schoolers do when they're making their first video and photography or video editing class. I don't mind this framing and the shot. Framing, directorial decision there. Cool. I like it.
Oh, that was cool. I like that.
This is cool. So frame within a frame. Always love that kind of stuff. Really clever. And also appropriate. Yeah.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
These fights just extra left to get past, but he's an iron wall at the back of the site. Moving around. Kill number 3.
Whoa.
Okay.
I mean, it made me laugh.
Okay.
I don't know if it was.
Okay.
I'm assuming it was supposed to.
Okay, we can approach that scene in two ways. Was that a cheeky scene?
It had to be.
Was that supposed to like make the viewer laugh? Because if it was supposed to, then fuck yeah, bro, I love it. If it wasn't supposed to make them laugh, because yeah, definitely.
I don't know what else the intention would have been.
Yeah, I really hope that was supposed to be like a cheeky little scene and it's supposed to like make you kind of giggle.
Didn't win this fight last time. Oh,
It made me laugh. The way his head just goes out.
Yeah, that was funny. The goofiness of the zoom with the head popping up. Yeah, there's a lot of funniness going on here.
Acadian was the wrong way. Oh, but it licks the taste out. That is unbelievable. Acadian is got him. A 1 versus 3.
See, he did a better job going to actual footage, so I felt like that came to an end. And then he transitioned to a shot of a real human being. And I didn't feel like...
Note to self, include real human beings in my next movie.
if I'm saying it was a better transition than he's done in the past where like I'm anticipating something happening and then he goes on to something else that I'm just like let down.
Sure.
I felt like that scene came to an end and then he went to that guy.
You're looking for a chapter being closed. And he closed that chapter with Cadian's celebration.
Yes, he did better in that instance.
Okay.
Beautiful flick from Woxic, and he's now alone. Woxic is landing every shot. Oh, Woxic!
Okay, A+.
That was probably Vera's most well-designed scenes in this entire movie. Yeah, that was an incredible job. There was like some natural feeling to the way that the scene played out. His syncing was on point. If he could do that every fucking time, we'd have ourselves a great movie here.
I have an editor question.
Sure, I'm all ears.
When a scene like that comes together, is there times where you're speeding up or slowing down to the point where you can't, whoever's watching doesn't notice it, but it's how you get to sync. So it's never like, oh, you got just very lucky and you were able to sync the beat to the shot.
Both.
Like you do some manipulation.
Yeah, both happen. So there are times where shots just sync naturally and you're just like, holy shit, thank you, what a gift. The best velocity editing is the ones that you're not aware of.
Yep.
If Vera did velocity envelope manipulation in that scene, it was not perceivable. And in my eyes, that makes a great editor.
Yep.
So if you did some manipulation in that scene, Vera, incredible job, great work, kudos to you. Okay, so what do you think?
I will say there were some good scenes, but I just didn't get hyped watching it.
Okay. All right. So definitely not a movie that...
really excited.
Right, that makes you get...
And I think a lot of it was the music choice, like we talked about.
Yep. Music choice, huge part of frag movies, and almost makes your job easier at the end of the day. Unfortunately, Vera has to make a living, and so sometimes he has to choose songs that are probably not copyrighted so he can monetize them, and that sometimes leads down the road of choosing really terrible songs. This was unfortunately was one of those movies where the song just did not get you in the mood. But yeah, I mean, Virre's super successful. He seems to be doing something right. Hopefully our constructive criticism can help him make some changes in the future. And hopefully it helps whoever's watching this learn and grow as an editor themselves and make better decisions in the future. Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Perfetto. I appreciate your time today. Listen, folks, if you enjoyed this, please tell us down below. Did you like my wife? Was her commentary great? Did you enjoy her being on the show? If you did, we'll do this again. And hopefully we can choose another movie. Maybe you can choose the next movie that we guys, yeah. Maybe you can choose the next movie that we commentate on. Put it down below in the comments and let us know what you guys want us to watch next and discuss. But until next time, see you in the next video.
Bye.